Alright, everybody, today we are going to do a Q&A. We've been asking everybody to leave a question.
Yes, we got some questions, and here we go. Let's get intimate. Okay. Oh, and I apologize in advance if I mispronounce anyone's name. I'm going to put it on the screen too, so. Alright, here we go. One Crazy Praz asks, now that you're married, do you wish you had done it sooner? We got married as soon as humanly possible. The only way we could have gotten married any faster is if we ran off and eloped.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got engaged after 18 months. After we got engaged, our venue wasn't available for like a year and a half. So, I mean, we got engaged and we got married as quickly as we could.
Yeah, we didn't, it's not like we sat around and were engaged for 2, 3, 4 years.
No, not
and then
at all.
Planned the wedding for 2 years. It's not like that. We were just,
no.
got engaged and
got engaged.
I mean, we were within like 2 months. We were running around looking at places with afterwards. And
yeah, so we got engaged. I mean, sorry, we got married as soon as we could.
Yeah.
Yeah. And One Crazy Praz also asks, if you had to do it over again, would you still have an expensive wedding or save the money for a house? If I had to do it over again, yes, I absolutely still would have had the expensive wedding. I actually would have spent even more money, but the budget ran out, so that wasn't possible. But yes, I would have still had the expensive wedding, would have spent even more money on the wedding. And, you know, we'll buy a house when it's the correct time for us to buy a house. We are going to buy one when it's the right time. So, yeah.
I have nothing to say about that. What she said. What she said.
All right. Josette Allen asks, what was it that attracted you to each other? I'm going to let you go first.
Oh. Well, I don't know. I guess what attracted me.
Let's move beyond. Let's move beyond
the first night that I met her, or beyond the first night.
Let's move beyond like physical stuff.
Okay, all right. I was going to say because that was, I could easily sit there and tell you what that was, but but I don't know. You know, I think it was because she is an old school woman, as in. I always said to her, when we first met, I told her, I said, you were not supposed to be born in this era.
Yeah, he always
says. You were like,
he always says that I'm a classic.
Yeah, she is like an old soul. She's like somebody that should have been, I don't know, born back in the 50s or 60s. I mean, just the mindset, the way she acts, the things she says. When I first met her, I was just like blown away, like, what? You know, I'm just like, who says that? You know, who does this?
But you liked it.
Oh, I did like it because, you know, you don't see this stuff anymore, and I really liked it because, you know, I tried to find someone that matched me, you know, and I'm not going to tell you the type of girls I used to be, you know, but it wasn't like this. So they were a little bit more, not outgoing, but a little bit more aggressive, or a little bit more, I don't know how to explain it, but
the opposite of me.
Yes, the opposite of you. So it was nice. It was almost like when I found her, I was like, oh my God, it was like, oh, I got to change everything around so I can keep her around, because she was like this far away from letting me go like 10 times. I don't know.
No, I wasn't. But that's a good answer, because that ties into my answer. What was it that attracted you to each other? What was it that attracted me to him? Pretty much his answer is the same for me. He is an old school, I don't know if you guys have like picked up on this from our videos, but Michael and I are actually very traditional people. We're very traditional. He's a traditional man, I'm a traditional woman. And that's what I loved about him. He's an old school man. I mean, and none of this Nancy boy stuff. He's a man, a straight up man. And I don't mean in a chauvinistic way. I mean, he is a masculine man who gets up and goes to work every day, he does what men do. I'm not articulating it very well, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. He's traditional, he's old school, and that's a perfect counterpart for the kind of person that I am. So it was great.
There you go.
So there you go. All right. Renee44 asks, would you guys have a meet and greet? Yeah, we absolutely would have a meet and greet someday. Yeah. If we ever get enough people interested in coming to meet and greet us, sure. Yeah, we'd be up for that sometime.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe like everybody, we meet up down the Inner Harbor somewhere, so that way it's at least somewhere everybody knows.
Yeah, or maybe even in DC at some point.
Yeah,
yeah, well, we'd be up for that.
Yeah, whatever. We don't know where everybody lives or roundabout where everybody lives, but I don't know if we would have a meet and greet just for 2 people or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I said. I mean, you know, if we had enough people interested in meeting us, we'd absolutely be up for that at some point. Yeah.
And we all get together and go do something. Maybe go out and get some dinner. You know, just kind of get to know each other instead of just going hi and bye.
Yeah,
you know
we absolutely would be up for that at some point. So yeah, look out for that. You know, sometime in the future, we'd be up for that. Sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Monkey Baby, who is still like one of my favorite screen names of all time. Monkey Baby said, how did you know each other was the one? How did you know I was the one?
When I could not imagine myself being without her. When I could not see myself not being with her. When you look at somebody and you sit there and say, no, I can see myself with that person or that person, or I would be okay if we didn't work out, then you're probably not really, I can't say you're not really in love, but that's not the person for you. When it got to the point that I couldn't imagine living or being with no one but her, that's when I knew that this is it. I mean, you know what I mean? When you can't sit there and think of anybody else that you could possibly, or how your life would be without that person, that to me that's it. You know?
And for me, how did I know he was the one? I knew he was the one.
She still doesn't know.
I don't. I married him and I still don't know that he's the one. You're still on a trial period.
That's right.
No. All right. How did I know he was the one? I knew that, you see how into this he is. He's watching football.
No.
Listen to this. He's all, oh, I knew she was the one and couldn't live without her. And then when I go to give my answer, he's watching the Seattle Seahawks and the Green Bay Packers. Yes, you are. He's on trial period.
It's not that. It's just I looked over to see her and I just caught the game, what was going on, and somebody made an interception. I was like, no.
That's what I have to deal with. Ravens ain't even in it no more, and I still, every Sunday, got to deal with this. I was so glad when this Super Bowl comes around. All right, we got off track here.
So getting back, she doesn't know.
Yeah, especially after I don't know if he's the one. All right, how did I know that that he was the one? It kind of ties into my previous answer about what attracted us to each other. I knew that he was the one because I knew that he was the kind of person that was good for my kind of person. He was just like the yin to my yang, and as he always says, you know, we're each other's other halves. And it was perfect, and I had never met anybody who I felt complimented me in that way before. And I said, wow, you know, I really got to hold on to this guy, because in all my years of dating, I've never met anybody like this before, and who knows if I'm going to meet anybody like this again, so I better hold on to this guy, because it was just like the perfect compliment to my personality, and I'd never met anyone like that before. So yeah, I was like, yeah, definitely keeping this guy around. This question is actually for you. Charlotte wants to know, how does it feel having a mother-in-law that is a Steelers fan?
Oh. Oh, well, you know, I knew there was going to be that one thorn in my side for the rest of my life. I'm just joking. No,
He's kidding, Mom. He's kidding.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, we go back and forth, so, you know, it's more fun than anything, because, you know, we we joke around and everything like that, and God knows when she loses, It's not a good thing. Now when we lose, she just but when she loses, it's like and I don't even push it. And I could just like that playoff game. Boy, I could have just twisted it all week. She sat there and texted me every single day. Y'all gonna lose? What's gonna happen? Y'all gonna be crying when we sit there and beat your butts and all that. And then it was, you know, I don't know, what was it, like 31 to something? We just beat them back. And I didn't even text her. I just waited for her to sit there and say, well, we lost. And I was like, yep. So it's fun.
It's fun for me to watch those two. It's just hysterical the way they go back and forth. Okay. Moke and Chai Vlogs Productions says, where would you like to visit and travel? For me, the answer is everywhere. I want to go absolutely everywhere. The world's such a big, beautiful place. I want to see as much of it as humanly possible.
I want to go to Rome. I want to go to Rome. I want to go to Greece. I want to see the Colosseum. I want to see all that. I really would just like to see that right there. You know, just and I don't know, maybe Italy. Just, you know, it's just it's a lot of history there, and I would just like to go there and just check it out. Maybe even Ireland too. Yeah,
we'd like to also go to I'd like to go to South America. I'd like to see Brazil, and I'd really like to see Argentina. Just, oh my gosh, just so many places.
Yeah, but I really would like to go. I even told you that was the main place I wanted to go.
Oh, Rome? Yeah, he really wants to see the Colosseum where the gladiators fought, and he really wants to see that. Yeah, so we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, this question is also from Moke and Chi Vlogs Productions. I'm so sorry. I'm butchering everybody's name. I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I'm trying. This is like the #1 question that we are asked all the time. This is a question that you really want the answer to. Are you going to have children? Are you going to have children? Are we going to have children?
Yes, we're having children.
Yes, we are going to have children. We don't know when we are going to have children or how many children we're going to have, but yes, we are going to have them. Yes.
Starting next year.
Look at that. He's got it all figured out.
That's right.
All right.
Like a man that takes control, right?
Oh, and I just said he wasn't a chauvinist.
I didn't say nothing about that. Ain't be no chauvinist.
Okay, all right. What the heck? All right, this is a related question. This question is from CRLD0054. How many children do you plan to have in the future? We're not sure exactly, but we're thinking probably 2.
Yeah.
Probably 2. That's a good number. Yeah. I think we can probably handle that. I don't know that we'd be able to handle any more. We probably could, but 2 is just a good number. And if we're lucky enough, 1 of each. So.
Yep. So that way,
that way they'll have each other, and hopefully they'll be buddies and they'll be friends even when they grow up. So. Yeah.
Well, they'll always be buddies and friends when they grow up, but.
I mean, when they're adults. I mean.
Well, of course they should.
Well, there are plenty of siblings who do not like each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of bad family situations too because of that situation.
So hopefully they'll be buddies and they'll like each other growing up. I mean, like each other when they're adults, and they'll always have each other when we're not around anymore. All right, this question is from. Is this the last question? Yeah, I know, but I think this is the. Oh wow, it's the last question already. My goodness, these things go by so fast. All right, this is the last question. This is from Classy Lady 802. She's one of our OGs. She comments all the time. So hey, girl. All right, when you guys start having children, which of you will be the disciplinarian and which of you will be the lenient parent?
I'm the bad guy. That's all I got to say.
Say goodnight to the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. Everybody loves the bad guy. No, I guess I will. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sure I'm probably going to have to be.
I think Michael will probably
I've always been with my girls. Well, I was the only one, but I was always having to be the discipliner.
I think Michael will probably be the disciplinarian in the traditional sense, meaning, you know, in the wait till your father gets home kind of way. I'll probably be more strict about things like manners and social graces, things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But he's probably...
And I'll be telling him, just do what you want to do. and she'll be over there going, what are you doing?
And then 5 minutes later, I'm going to have to send them into you so you can be the disciplinarian. Don't do that. We got to be on the same page.
I'm just joking. I'm just joking.
Oh, wow. I can't believe it's it already. Oh, yeah. All right. That's it. So that was the question and answer video. Last time we did one was like maybe 8 or 9 months ago, so it was cool to do another one, and you know, I'm sure we'll do another one in the future. If you guys got any more questions, let us know. We'll do another one of these down the line when we get some more questions. And thanks for submitting them. We appreciate that. Yeah. We love chatting with you guys and answering your questions. So thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next time.
All right. Thanks. Bye.